Hey everyone, GoBotch here, back today with a brand new post-game video for the Dallas Cowboys franchise here in Season 3 on Madden 20 as we just got a crazy football game to talk about as we win 23-20 in overtime over the Bears. We outgained them 326-162, outrushed them 183-16. They outpassed us 146-143, and we had, how many more first downs? Where's the first downs? 24 first downs to their 9. Good Lord. The story of this game, y'all, was how bad I played offensively to begin with my turnovers, of course. I had 7 turnovers to their 1, which is ridiculous. But Trubisky overall, not the worst. 230 yards, a touchdown, and a pick. Sacked 10 times, as Dak was sacked 10 times as well. But Dak played the worst game he's ever played in his NFL football career. 194 yards and no touchdowns. 4 interceptions on 23 of 37 passing. The worst I've ever played with him. The worst I've ever played with him. Ezekiel Elliott was able to keep us in the football game, as was our defense. Zeke, 18 carries for 74 yards with a touchdown that got us back in this game. Dak, 9 carries for 66 yards. That's respectable, but 3 rushing fumbles. And all 3 of those were recovered by the opposing team. That killed us, but we were able to stop Tariq Cohen. He couldn't do anything on us on the other side of the football. Leading receiver of the day was Allen Robinson. He had 4 catches for 99 yards, none bigger than that 73-yard one after. After that, they really didn't do much. Trey Burke had 7 for 71. Zeke was the leading receiver for the Cowboys, 5 catches, 49 yards. Jarwin, 5 for 37. Cobb, 4 for 31. We couldn't get Gallup, but we couldn't get Cooper going. They had 4 catches combined. And I targeted Cooper a couple times down there. I could just never get him open. It's been 2 weeks in a row where defenses have locked down Cooper. And as a result, y'all, Cooper has had a negative 20 morale, which I don't know how it's going to affect him in the long run, but it hurts us right now. Defensively, top tackler is Khalil Mack. He had 11 tackles, 6 sacks on the day. Leading tackle for the Cowboys is Awuzie with 9. Top sack machine out there was Mack with his 6. Lawrence had 4. Hill had 3. And then everybody else is mixed in there. It was just a crazy game. Fuller had 2 interceptions, none bigger than that one-handed pick he had. While it was a wide open pass to Cooper. Cooper beat him, but Fuller was able to get a hand up and pick that ball. It was just a crazy football game, y'all. But it came down to special teams. It came down to the defense, the Cowboy defense. Even though we didn't force as many turnovers, we kept them to less than 10 first downs all game long. And we put ourselves in a position to come back and to win that football game. So we're going to advance forward to the next week, getting ready for the Eagles in Dallas. And man, am I ready for this one here. It's Thursday night football. We're gonna emphasize rest right now because we need to. After that game especially, we got to give them a little bit more of a morale, especially for some of our guys. Cooper, especially right now, he's a little upset with his morale, so that sucks to see that. Hold the Eagles to less than 75 yards rushing and 1 less rushing touchdown. Okay, we could try. Oh, boy, man. I am still just in shock that we won that football game, y'all. I can't believe we beat them. I thought for sure after we didn't get the onside kick, it was over. But no, 11 seconds left. We got that pass interference down the stretch. And we turned it into a win in overtime. I'm just in shock over it. Man, what a game. But now let's get to the training here. Cowboys now, we write our own destiny, man. We're 9-1. We could walk away with the division, and now we can be the number 1 team in the NFL and the NFC. So we're in a good spot as a team right now. If we can just stay healthy and we can pick up Dak. Dak's going to have to pick his own butt up and get going because right now the turnovers this year have just been too freaking much, so bad. He's got to pick himself up. All right, so we're looking at some other options here defensively. Linebackers were okay there. We've looked at a little bit of you guys here. Okay. You're not good. You're terrible. Okay, you're terrible. No, I'm done looking at all you guys, I suppose. Left outside linebacker. We can look at some of these mid-round guys. Fabian Rhodes, 3rd round. Okay. Cherry, 6th round. Golly, that's not good. What about 4th round guy here? 7th round. Donald, 4th round, okay? 5th round talent. We'll take it. Oh, man. The Cowboys now 9-1, lead the division. Let's see how the NFL is shaping up as now. You see the Cowboys are the number 1 team in all of football after that win over the Bears. And let's go look division by division. The Bengals at 7-3 have lost 2 in a row, still leading that division, but the 6 in a row. The Browns started 0-4 in their season, have rattled off 6 straight to put themselves in a position to maybe make a run in the AFC North. What a story that is. Right now, the Texans have won 5 straight, staying pace with the Colts at 7-3 atop the AFC South. The East, the Bills won 2 straight, now 6-4, leading the AFC East. The West is led by the 7-3 Broncos. The Chiefs lost 2 in a row, have given that division a chance there to be a really interesting road down the stretch. The Bears now at 9-1 with their first loss on the year. The Lions are trying to stay the course, but they messed up as well and have lost and now dropped to 6-4. The South, the 7-3 Falcons lead that division over the 5-4-1 Panthers. And then the NFC East, the Cowboys with their 7th straight win are 9-1. The Eagles second place in the division at 4-6. And then the NFC West, the 6-3-1 Cardinals, winners of 3 straight, now are 2-game victors over the 49ers at 5-5. So, with that said, let's look at the stats. I really don't want to look at them because, I mean, Dak, yes, you're still leading the league in passing yards. That's great. Zeke should still be, no, he's second in rushing yards, first in touchdowns, and I'm assuming Cooper's probably dropped as well. Cooper's now down to second in receiving yards, 6th in touchdowns. Dak's number's terrible, 16 touchdowns, 14 picks. It's freaking awful. But we're going to look at all the league leaders and see everything real quick. I'm so upset with Dak's play, the way I played with him. Some of them I forced, of course. Some of them were just bad plays. But Dak's over 100 yards more than Sam Darnold for the most yards passing. 16 touchdowns is nowhere near the leaders in the league. Brissett right now at 24 leads the league in touchdowns. And Dak with his 14th pick now leads the league in the most pick category. Wentz is now second. So that freaking sucks. I hate that, man, but that's the way it is. Johnson now passes over Zeke for the top rusher in the league. Zeke is second with 860 yards, but Zeke is still first in touchdowns rushing with 10 rushing touchdowns on the season. Receiving-wise, Allen Robinson with his big day passes over Cooper with 910 yards. Cooper now second and has 6 touchdowns. The top touchdown man in the league is still Josh Doxson, now 8 touchdowns on the year. Adams, Kirk, Cole, and Anderson each with 7. Then Cooper and Hilton with 6. Defensively, top tackler in the NFL is still Jalen Smith, 93 tackles, 14 tackles for loss. Top sack man in the league, still with 31 tackles. He's going to break his own record. DeMarcus Lawrence, having an amazing season. How about him and what he's been able to do this year? But the Cowboys, y'all, getting ready for the Eagles at home. With a win that would drop them to 4-7 and us to 10-1. And with weeks, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 5 weeks left, that should win us the division. Theoretically, right? 10-1, that should win us the division. So if we win this game, that should give us the NFC East, just like that, in week 12. How about that? But we're paying attention to a couple things going on our team. Again, Cooper has had a bad couple of weeks. He's just not been able to get involved in the offense. Well, we've been trying to, but we can't get him going. And right now that's hurting him because his morale is at 74, which gives him a +1 overall. So we're fortunate right there that he's +1 overall with all of that. So we're trying to keep him happy and healthy because this team needs him to be the top receiver that he is and stay healthy. And Zeke doing his thing. Dak's got to improve in this next game against Wentz and the Eagles. But stay tuned for that. That's going to be coming to you all on Friday. Thanks so much for tuning into this wild day that was against the Bears in overtime with the comeback victory from your Dallas Cowboys. But if you enjoyed this post-game show, hit that thumbs up button. Please comment down below with your feedback, tips, suggestions. Feel free to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you never miss any content here in the channel. I appreciate each and every single one of you so much for your loyalty to this channel and continued support in this Madden series and elsewhere on the channel as well. But I'll see you all back here in the next video. Y'all take it easy.